there YouTube, Voan here today, and this is just gonna be a short little video response to StopDrop&Retros of the gaming gems. I actually saw two of his videos, and in those videos he mentions that ADI does not work on clone systems, so he had tested on his Gamers Tech NES 8-bit systems and also his Super Retro Trio and Retron 5, and the game does not seem to work. So I am going to test it myself on all the clones that I have and see if it'll work with mine as well. So I eventually got the game now. It was a cheap little game, but I have never played it before too, so I hope that it'll be at least a decent game. But yeah, I haven't tried it yet, so to StopDrop&Retro, if you're watching this, let's test it together and see if the compatibility still works. Maybe it might be a defective cartridge, maybe the clone system does not have the technology to make it work yet, or yeah, if it does work, maybe you have a defective copy. So yeah, but let's try it and see if it'll work. So we'll try it on multiple clone consoles that I have. So we'll be trying on the Retro Dual Portables using the Retro ports. Also on the Super Nintendo via this Retro ports, which we could play it on the Super Nintendo. We can also try it with the Super Retro Trio like you did, but let's see if it'll work on this one. The Retron 3, hopefully it'll work. And eventually the Retron 5. So yeah, we are going to try each and every one of these, and let's hope for the best. So yeah, so StopDrop&Retro, enjoy the video. He dies for the Retron 3. Let's hope it works. There you go, 8 eyes playing on the Retron 3, the 2.4 gigahertz edition, that is. So yeah, StopDrop&Go. If you want to see the game, here's the game. Now let's see how it plays first. So there it goes. I'll play just a few minutes of this game, and then we can go to the next few systems. Looks like a very interesting game, kind of like a Castlevania style kind of game, I think. How do you go up there? Yeah, it's kind of like Castlevania a little bit. Like Castlevania, StopDrop&Go did mention that this game does not work on clone system, but here it is. I'm playing on a clone system and it's working. So I'm guessing we gotta find a lever for this door. There it goes. Can't kill this guy. Oh man, it's a useless weapon if you can't kill it. Anyways, it works. And here's ADI running on the Retro port for Super Nintendo. So let's see how it works. Alright, let's see, does it work? Well, there it is. So there's ADI for the Retro ports on Super Nintendo. So it is pretty much play the same way as the pretty much play the same way as the Retron 3 here. So it's another good clones. Oh yeah, we'll pretty much go do the same thing as we do. I guess we could kill the naked guy, but not the other people. The thing is that going up these stairs is a little bit tricky compared to the way it was done in Castlevania. Oh my god. Let's go to the next room. Yeah, I guess we could kill some people and not the other. So, I don't know. So there you go. That's 8 eyes for the retro port on Super Nintendo there. Well, let's go to the next system. Okay, so we got the Retron 5 all hooked up now. Let's see if 8 eye works on the Retron 5 there. So let's turn the system on like so. Let's see. Yeah, there it goes. Here we have the Retron 5. So there it is, Retron 5. Okay, so there's the menu. Let's plug in 8 eye and see if it works. So let's plug that into the NES slot there. And there it is. Yeah, seems like somebody already played with it, but yeah, 8 eye does work on the Retron 5 there. So there it is. Look at that. Let's restart from the beginning. There it is. That's 8 eye. So let's play like we played a while ago. Looks better on the Retron 5, but yeah. There it goes. So let's play through like before. Yeah, the control for this game is not that good, so it has slight few delays when trying to attack and all. But it is an interesting game though. It's a game that's kind of plays similar to that of Castlevania a bit. Oh man, I wonder why you can't kill this guy. You can't kill him, but he can kill you. Oh, I can shoot the sword too. Okay, so he actually do have some kind of power-ups. He had those items and health and all that stuff on the top of the screen there. So yeah, that's 8 eye working on the Retron 5 there. So we got that. Now we're gonna try the last two consoles, the Super Retro Trio and the Retro Dual Portable. So let's go for that. So I got the Super Retro Trio all ready to go right there. So yeah, now let's try 8 eye for the Retro Dual Portable with this retro port here. Let's try this first, and then we can jump to the Super Retro Trio. Okay, so here it goes. So 8 eye plug into the retro port for Retro Dual Portable here. So let's turn it on. Does it work? Yep. Look at that. It works. So it seems to be working very well with all of the system that I have so far. So any online people that says it's not compatible with Super Retro Trio or Retro Duo Portable or Retron 5, well, here you go. You see the result here now. So yeah, it works just fine. It works just like a regular game actually. So I'm not sure if it was that MMC chips or maybe you have a faulty cartridge, but to me it works okay now. So to the gaming gems, here it is, a clone system that works with 8i. Let's go to this last door and then, we can't go to that door. Maybe we can go upstairs. Yeah, let's go upstairs. We can go to the door up there. It's kind of surprising how you can't go to those smaller black doors right there. Well, we can't go to that door anyways. Alright, so now let's try 8i on the Super Retro Trio. So 8i Super Retro Trio time. So let's plug that down there, turn it on, and there it is. So 8i working on Super Retro Trio there. So let's play similar to what we have experienced already on the Retron 3, 5, and the Duo there. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. So to StopDrop&Retro of the gaming gems, there's a result. 8i works on pretty much all of my clone system here. It works on the Retro port adapters. It works on the Super Retro Trio, the Retron 3, and the Retron 5 as well. I'm sure that if I have the Gamer's Tech 8-bit system, it might work on that too. Or if I still have the FC Twins, it might work on that too. So I'm just assuming that it'll work on those two, considering that it works perfectly on all these three. So yeah. So if you want to know if 8i works on any clone system, there it is. 8i works on everything that I have. So you have a nice day. I hope this video helps you a lot. Hopefully you can find another replacement for your 8i games, or hopefully you could fix the game. If maybe there's something wrong with the internal components, or maybe there's a faulty chip inside. I don't really know tech about any of those games. So yeah, that's pretty much all the testings about this 8i game here. So in terms of 8i's on all the clone systems that we test so far, my copy works good. So I'm guessing that you might have a faulty copy, so you might want to check the connector, re-clean the games, check a lot of the components inside. Maybe there's something in there that kind of got loose or something. It is kind of like a very unpopular game, so nobody really cares if this works or not, but I bought it and I tested it, and I have to say it works just fine. There's really nothing wrong with it actually. It works on the Super Retro Trio, the Retron 5, the Retron 3, the Retro port adapters, and even the one that came with the Retro Duo Portable as well. And I'm sure that if I have the FC Twins or the Gamer's Tech clone console, or any other NES clone console for that reason, it'll probably work on all of those too, especially for this copy right here. So yeah, StopDrop&Retro, the gaming gems, I hope you the best. I wish you the best of luck in finding that working copy or fixing that faulty copies of yours. So you have a nice day. You have a good holiday too, coming soon there, and yeah, hope your Christmas holiday goes well. As for me, as for this 8-eye games, I have to play it for a while and try to get used to the control here, because to me the control here is kind of a little bit floaty there. I mean, it's not that bad, but I do still need to get used to it. So it does look like a pretty interesting game. So yeah, I'm Voan, and I'll see you later. You have a great day.